I'm Victoria Bagnell with healthmanifested.com, and I'm here with the 64 doors, and I'm going to talk to you about Human Design Gate 61. I like to talk about the gates from a human design perspective, a gene keys perspective, and an astrology perspective. And Human Design Gate 61 is in the head center, and it connects with the Gate 24 in the Ajna Center to create the channel of awareness. And this channel creates a lot of vivid dreams, and it's also a projected energy, and it's important that when somebody has this energy that they wait to be invited to share what they know. Otherwise, oftentimes it's not received as well as they may have hoped. The Earth during this time is in Human Design Gate 62, and in Gene Keys it's referred to as the shadow of intellect, the gift of precision, and the city of impeccability. And in Gene Keys, the Human Design Gate 61 is the shadow frequency of psychosis, the gift of inspiration, and the city of sanctity. And this gate, the Gate 61, has a lot of pressure to really want to know the unknowable. And right now we have a lot of pressure for that and a lot of energy for this because we have the Sun, Mercury, Saturn, and Pluto in Gate 61 during this time. And the Gate 61 in the Sun is transiting from January 11th through the 16th, and we tend to have this energy transiting around the same time every year. So from year to year you will see the Gate 61 during this time. And like I said before, it's really I like to call it the gate of why. People with this gate can really think big and kind of dream big and have some really big inspiring thoughts, but it's also a lot of mental pressure. And it's important for somebody with this energy to take some time out to meditate and just preoccupy their mind so that they can get out of their head and not focus so much on the why and just let go of the why. And that's when they'll find their inner truth. And when they meditate and relax and get out of their head, they have the potential to be very claircognizant, which is a psychic sense of knowingness, and how they have the potential to see images in their mind that can be a sense of intuition or knowingness. They can also feel like they know what's best, and it's really important that they realize that there are more than one truth, and that it can also be helpful for them to, especially if they have a defined head and ajna, to talk to people who have undefined head and ajnas, because they have more of an unlimited way of thinking, whereas somebody with the 6124 has a very fixed way of thinking, and they can kind of get stuck in their own thoughts or their way of doing things. And as I mentioned earlier, that it's important that they learn that there are more than one truth. And this really teaches us that life is really a mystery, and you can learn human design, you can learn astrology, you can learn gene keys or tarot, or even seek out a medium, or even learn to become a medium. But essentially what you learn is that life is a mystery, but you just have to be okay with not knowing everything, and just let go of the knowingness and let go of the why. This energy can also be very inspiring and likes to be inspired, and that's the gift frequency. And currently we have, as I mentioned earlier, the Sun, Mercury, Saturn, and Pluto in the Gate 61. And with Saturn and Pluto there, this is allowing us to have a time to, it's a time to just really transform our lives in some way, shape, or form. And I'm sure you've been feeling it approaching for a while. It's a rather large transit. It happens around every 35 years. And currently we have it in Human Design Gate 61.3. It happens exactly on January 12th. And Saturn is the planet of karmic lessons. It's the great teacher. It's kind of where we can have a struggle in our life. And Pluto is the planet of transformation, death, rebirth, change. And when these two come together, it really allows us to transform some kind of struggle in our life, and really live more in our inner truth, and make decisions that can help us transform our life. in some way. And when you look back at this time, from 3 months or even a year from now, you'll probably think, well, that was the moment, that was the, significant moment in my life where things kind of changed. And the pressure can be kind of strong during this time because we have so many planets in the gate 61. But it really is a time to, embrace a change and feel the desire to build a new life that is in more alignment with your truth. And just embrace the new. And as I mentioned earlier, it's a time to transform, old issues that, in the past we may not have been able to work out. Now we're able to get the answers we need and, resolve past issues and create a change that is in more alignment with our truth. And some of us may be kind of forced to make a change just because, that's what the energy does. Sometimes, the planetary alignments just, they tell us, it's time for a change, and that's kind of where we're at right now. And I actually have an article on my website, healthmanifested.com, and the article I wrote is called Which House System is Most Accurate? I talk about the Placidus system and the whole house system because a couple, different astrologers use different house systems, and I resonate mostly with the whole house system, but you might also resonate with the Placidus system. And you can go on there and pull your chart and see where Capricorn is transiting in your chart, which house system, and see which areas it's affecting you in your life and which one you resonate with the most. It's a really great time to look at it because we have so many planets in Capricorn. We also have Jupiter in Capricorn, and Jupiter's kind of expanding that area of your life as well. And you can decide which house system works best for you. And you'll see that with this being Capricorn energy, that wherever this is in your life, this is where we need to take on more responsibility, more hard work, more discipline, more organization, more structure, because that's Capricorn energies. It's more kind of an energy of all work and no play. So it's not the same as last year where it was more Sagittarius, which was more fun. Now it's more, let's get to work. Let's create a change. Let's work hard and transform the struggle. And also Capricorn has to do with government, has to do with the law and climbing the ladder of success and just hard work. So during this time we can also potentially see the government changing in some way, shape, or form as well. And so that is really my interpretation of the human design, gate 61 or Jinky 61, and also the Capricorn energy and this Saturn Pluto conjunction. And I just highly recommend that you just take some time during this transit and just take some time to meditate, find your inner truth, and be open to change and transformation, and just stay in a state of wonder and be okay with not knowing the why, and also be open to finding, if answers come, that's great, and let's transform any struggles we have in our life and live out more of our inner truth. And good luck to you. I look forward to hearing what you all have to say, and thank you so much. I appreciate it. Bye.